with ScrappinAbby, and I kind of have it at a different angle this time. That is the best place where I could put my little tripod and it would be steady. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I do have my little fan going on. So what I wanted to do, I actually meant to get this video out much earlier today, but I just got lost in a project, and I'm just getting it done now. So if you're watching this today, it's Thursday, September 21st. So I have a little cheat sheet here so I don't forget everything. The first thing is I have something super exciting that is going to be revealed tomorrow. So you will just have to check out my YouTube channel tomorrow and look for that exciting news. So I'm going to give you a little tiny peek of something, but not much, just a little, just that. And so that has something to do with the big reveal for tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. Put that over there. Okay, so my next thing on my list is, so I know that sounds like very like like I'm trying to tease or whatever. It's I can't talk about it till tomorrow, the 22nd, but I just wanted to let all of you know to please go check out my YouTube channel, and you'll see what the surprise is. Okay, so the second thing is October 7th which is on a Saturday, is National Trigeminal Neuralgia Awareness Day. So, and the official color is teal, and this is about the closest teal kind of a top I have, which is really more kind of like a maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted to represent myself because I do have trigeminal neuralgia. I also have anesthesia dolorosa. I have an entire playlist on my YouTube channel, which I will link below in this video, if you want to watch any of those videos in that series that explains what I have, kind of like documenting my journey with having and living with an invisible illness. So what I did last year is I did a week-long series of projects that I did from October 1st to October 2nd, or excuse me, 7th, and I created a different project that had to do with teal, and it had to do with teen awareness. So I will also link that video series and playlist in the description box below. Now, I didn't get the 7th up because Hurricane Matthew hit us last year. So I think the 6th and the 7th, I don't think I got those put up on time, but I did have the projects done. So I'm going to be doing that again this year, working on a week-long series of different craft projects that have, the color teal in it, and then also kind of, that's associated with having trigeminal neuralgia, and just to kind of, bring about awareness, because the reason I share this about myself is because it's about awareness, and the more aware that, the community and the medical field and professionals and doctors, the more that they are aware of this, that ends up in, like, funding and fundraising, which then can turn into a cure for all of us who suffer with this and any type of facial pain. It is definitely a big part of my life, ever since this came into my life. And so my YouTube channel and my blog and all that kind of stuff, my Facebook, it's always been about the happy and the crafty and sharing the purple love, because I'm obsessed with purple. But I chose to put myself kind of out there on my YouTube channel doing I think that was my first face video. I think so. And like I said, it's because I want to bring about awareness, and having this affects every aspect of my life, including my crafty life. So I can't craft in the same manner I did before I got this, and I kind of explained that in some of those videos. I don't want to make this whole video now about that, but just wanted to mention that to you in case it's the first time you're watching one of my videos and you aren't sure when I say TN, I'm not referring to a traveler's notebook, which I do have, but it's the trigeminal neuralgia and the anesthesia dolorosa. So I will link that series below if you want to check that one out. And then the last two things are really exciting for me. So also on Saturday, October 7th, I will have, teen awareness video up on my channel, but it's the first time that this girl is going to go live. I'm so excited and nervous at the same time. Now, my crafty soulmate BFF is Michelle Scott, and I will link her channel below as well, because she is awesome, and people in the crafting world that don't know her already, they need to know about her. She's just awesome. So she is going to be on there with me because, Abby's a little nervous and all that kind of stuff. I've been live on other panels where I've moderated and, you know, asked questions, things like that to Michelle or to the other people I was on panels for. But this is the first time I'm going to be actually crafting and doing some projects and stuff live. So I'm pretty nervous about that because I've never had people, you know, watching me craft other than when I would used to teach classes and stuff back home, which was like, you know, 5 to 12 people or something. It wasn't like a massive amount of people. So I'm really excited about that, and it's actually going to be a 12-hour craft marathon or whatever it is we want to call it. So we're going to be starting at 11 a.m. on Saturday, October 7th, Eastern Standard Time. And then it's going to go, the live broadcast is going to go all the way down to 11 p.m. at the, you know, the same day, Eastern Standard Time. So it'll be fun. We've got some really cool things planned for the, throughout the day. And as it gets a little bit closer, I will talk more about that because Michelle and I have been wanting to do this for like a super long time, but we're just now going to actually kind of get it done. So that'll be a lot of fun to do that for sure. So if any of my crafty friends here, which that's the name I call my subscribers in case you're new, I like to call you my crafty friends because you are. And so I wanted to let all of you know that if you have like any questions for me or how I do stuff, whatever, that would be a great time for you to come into the chat, the live chat, and then ask me your questions or anything like that. And if you could let me know if you've already subscribed to me, because I want to make sure that I, you know, say out your name out and that kind of stuff. I have a little over 7,000 crafty friends now, so I don't know or recognize every single name, and I'm sorry for that. It's just a lot of people, which I am so grateful for, that you guys want to watch me and what I have to do. And I also know that a portion of my subscriber list is people who found me through the trigeminal neuralgia and the facial pain world. So and I'm more than willing to talk about anything with that if you want to. I don't want the show to be focused like on just Abby and what I have, whatever. But if any of you have any questions about that, I have no problem answering, you know, some questions about that. But I really want the day to be focused on Michelle and I together as a team working on different projects and just having a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, there will be times where I'll have to be silent because with my facial pain, talking, breathing, all that kind of stuff causes me to have sharp, zappy things in my face. But I'm going to give it my best shot. Okay, so and the last thing is something that I have had on the radar, my crafty planning list for, oh my goodness, you guys, I can't even think. Oh, see, I'll have, October this year will be 6 years of me being on YouTube. And I think it was at least 4 years ago, when I came up with a different name for myself. ScrappinAbby really originated as kind of like a little joke. My good friend Cindy, she's a doctor I used to nurse for back in Oregon. She and I would go to Friday night crops in the next town, and we would go as often as we could. And we would do that. So one night we were decorating this little box thing in class, and we had to sign up our names for something, and I had jokingly put her name down as Scrappin' Cindy because she was busy gluing something for the project we were supposed to be working on. So I just wrote Scrappin' Cindy, and I put my name, just Abby, on there. And so when the lady read the list of names off, all of our friends were just like laughing because I called her Scrappin' Cindy. So then she says, well, about ScrappinAbby, and so that's the origination of where that came from, in case you're wondering about that. So my new name, without further ado, is going to be Purple Cottage Crafts. And I'm sure that all of you are not shocked by the fact that I have purple in the name. So I've been slowly kind of migrating myself to that name. So on my Instagram, which is currently ScrappinAbby, I'm going to look and see if I can change my Instagram name. I don't know if I can do that or not. If I can't like change it completely, I'm just going to try to add to it because I definitely don't want to start over with my Instagram account. So, and then my watermark for my projects and things that I put up, when was that? A couple days ago, I think. I put up some pictures of a project that I had been working on, and I made my new watermark where it says Purple Cottage Crafts. So if you aren't following me on Instagram yet, I would love to have you follow along with me on that journey. And currently, like I said, it's ScrappinAbby. So that'll be changed. My YouTube channel is going to be changed to Purple Cottage Crafts. And then my email, I actually have 2 emails already. The ScrappinAbby@gmail, and then I have Purple Cottage Crafts@gmail.com. So I kind of run both emails right now, but eventually I'm going to just create a script where if people still send stuff to me as ScrappinAbby because maybe they didn't see this video or if they just didn't know, it will still forward into my Purple Cottage Craft. So I'm going to still see the emails you send me. So my plan is to go, let me look at my little cheat sheet here, my calendar too, make sure I got the date right. Come on. Okay, so, oops, something just blew off my table from over there. Sorry you guys, I'm not trying to take so long here. Okay, yeah. So I'm kind of pushing for the same day as Teen Awareness and Michelle and I's crafty thing, because that's going to give me a little bit over 2 weeks to kind of keep reminding everybody, hey, I'm going to Purple Cottage Crafts. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, and all my social media stuff. So I will change the my social media links that's in the bottom of my description box. I will change that when I officially flip over to Purple Cottage Crafts. So I will definitely give more reminders as the day kind of comes, but October 7th is my day to officially be Purple Cottage Crafts on everything I have. So I'm really excited about it, and I love the name because I'm obsessed with purple. I love the whole kind of shabby chic cottagey kind of thing vibe, and I craft, so I thought that would be a perfect name for me. Like I said, I don't mind ScrappinAbby, but I don't feel like that really explains who I am and what kind of crafting I do, because a little over 22 years ago, when I had my first child, I had started getting back into scrapbooking again. So I was mainly doing scrapbooking for, I don't know, probably 2 years or whatever. And then I started migrating into cards when I was first getting on design teams. And ever since I found Donna Downey and Christy Tomlinson, I have been in love with mixed media and everything around it. And there's always new types of crafts that I'm learning. Like one, for example, is acrylic pouring. I am obsessed with that, and I've been watching a couple channels about it, and I will link them below just in case you want to see the ones that I've been watching the most. But if you just search acrylic pouring or pours in YouTube, you'll find that many channels where they talk about that. So I just feel that Purple Cottage Crafts kind of encompasses crafting as a whole, because I don't have just one thing that I like to do. I love to do scrapbooking, card making, tags, mixed media, shabby chic type stuff, altering pieces, upcycling things, you know, refurbishing like vintage furniture that I put in my craft room to kind of store all my goodies and stuff. So I just feel like that's a better name to kind of represent me. So I am also changing my website from ScrappinAbby to Purple Cottage Crafts. I currently have it down right now because I am working on revamping some stuff. My husband's helping me with kind of putting, you know, different options within there, because I do want to also sell the crafts that I create and take custom orders. I've been doing that for probably 11 years or so, and I absolutely love it. I love custom orders, are my favorite because I can really dial in and customize something, whether it be with a name, colors, theme, along those lines. So I do have an Etsy shop. I've only had 2 things listed in it, and as soon as I listed them, they were sold by somebody at my job. So I just like brought it to work the next day type of thing. So my Etsy shop is there, but I've never really publicized it or tried to drive traffic to it. So if you go there and you see where it says 0 sales or whatever, it's because all of my sales have always been either word of mouth or somebody contacting me because I put like a picture on my Instagram or my Facebook. But I really kind of want to have one landing spot for like orders and things that I'm going to make up that are already made and created, and you can just click on it and say you want to buy it, and then it'll be kind of like what, you know, regular online shops and stores are going to be, because I kind of make this as easy as I can for myself. So with all that said, that is something that I'm very excited about switching over to, because I've wanted to do this. My first deadline, well, my most recent deadline was supposed to be the 1st of July, but in case you're new to my channel again, we had our first grandbaby, Kyron, and he will be 5 months on the 25th. And I was in Oregon for a little over a month, being there when he was first born and helping out my son and his girlfriend. So, you know, I'm a Nana now, and I'm so excited about that. So I think that's everything, and I want to thank you all for, you know, and I mean this sincerely. I want to thank each and every person who is subscribed to my channel. Thank you for becoming one of my crafty friends and for supporting me not only by being subscribed to my channel, but by leaving me comments and emails and messages that I get from all of you. It truly, truly does mean so very much to me, and I want you to know that I love you guys, and you are a huge part of my support system. And I am very, very far behind in replying to comments, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get caught up in little spurts as I can, so please forgive me for that. But I appreciate each and every one of you. There are a couple people that I actually took the time to write me letters. Like, I love pen pal, and I think that is so fun, and I'm in the process of finally getting a chance and a moment to reply. So I don't want to say one of the names because she's under 18. I want to protect her privacy and everything. But if you're watching this, I cried when I read your letter that you sent me earlier this year. It means a lot to me, and I promise you, I am working on replying to you. So, and that goes for the other lady who sent me something as well, a pen pal type letter. So I think that's it, everybody. I probably was looking in the wrong spot the entire time, but you probably can't tell since I'm so far back. I don't know. But I just appreciate all of you so very much. I'm excited to see my channel grow, and I'm even more excited to switch over to Purple Cottage Crafts and have all of you follow me on that crafty journey. So I will have all the links for the playlists and YouTube channels that I mentioned in this video and in this video below. So I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and check those out. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble talking today. And especially go check out my girl Michelle Scott, because she does fabulous work. She's been hard working on a whole junk journal series. She has videos on just junk journaling flowers and tags and pockets and tuck spots. She just does a fantastic job, and I would just love for all of you to go and support her because she's an important part of my life. So that's it for everybody. So I will see you soon. And again, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel on Friday, September 22nd, which might be the very day of, because it is now almost 10 o'clock here Eastern Standard Time. So thank you, everybody. Again, I love you all. Thank you for your support of me and my channel, and I will see you all next time. So happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!